morning, folks. It's Robrismo back at you with a video. I'm here back at the den. Today seems to be a beautiful day. The sun is out. It's not that cold. It's warm. So today we're going to run some RCs, man. Why not, right? Let's run it. Finishing up this one right here. We're going to run this one. And I think, where is it at? I think we're going to run this guy. Now, let me show you a little bit about this guy. Oh, this thing is heavy, guys. Or I just feel like crap. I've been going to the gym like twice a day. I've been going earlier at my gym. And then I've been going with my girl to her gym just to help her out with motivation. So I'm a little bit beat up. So as you guys can see, it is cleaned up. I cleaned her up. Look at that beauty. We're having problems here. One, the tank. I try to make my own seal. See if that helps out. I don't know. But there's no fuel going inside the carb. We're gonna have to disassemble this carb, disassemble it, and see if we can clean this tip off. I managed to get this fixed. This was getting stuck, so now we don't have that problem anymore. She's open. I had to take this, disassemble this piece out of it, and grease her up. So now we're good. We cleaned her up. There was like some sludge that was heavy on there. Yeah, don't mind the green tube. So we got that to work. We gotta figure out what to do with this. It already has a receiver, so all it needs is a battery pack, and it's ready to go. The engine did crank up, guys. It did crank up. Hold on. Also, I'm building the parts for that thing to build, but that's gonna be a to-do list sometime. I'm still gotta see if I can find wheels for it. So the engine is cleaned up. Glow plug works. Everything worked. You see that? Nice and clean. So the engine is good. Oh, I got the clutch shoes the right way. I just don't know why it didn't pop in my head in the other video that the guy messed up. But he did. He just didn't do it right. That's the reason why he probably stopped. So, hold on, guys. I got this. Hold on. Clean up the camera. All right, so hold on. Clean the cameras up a little bit. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, take this guy out, and I don't have to take the whole carb out. I just gonna take this out. We're gonna take her out. We're gonna clean it up, figure out what the hell's going on with it, why the fuel won't go in. Let me see if this will work. Nah. Let me see this one. Sometimes, all right. We're gonna loosen her up, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get her out of here, get this out, and the idea is to clean her because I'm sure she's clogged up completely. I'm sure she is, and oh yeah, I mean. We're going to get a little needle or something to put in there and take out whatever is in there. Because it's not. Now, it could be. I don't know, guys. I'm going to try to clean this up enough to let the fuel go in. Because I'm blowing through it. And it doesn't feel like. Normally, when you blow through it, you will have fuel just gushing out. But it's not doing that. So, I don't know what's going on. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer look at it. Looks good. Looks like it's open. So we're looking good for now. Hold on. Get a flashlight. See. Something's definitely not going right. Alright, we got small. It looks like it's open. Yeah, it looks like it's open. So I'm guessing the issue is here. I'm gonna clean this up and put it right back. And you guys don't need to see that. I mean, it's easy. It's just throw it in there. See something real quick. Oh wow, Okay, so come on, focus. Focus, focus. I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, it could be buildup or something. We're gonna take we're gonna disassemble this whole thing, see what the hell's going on, but it's not, it's not letting me bring in fuel. Like, I'm trying to blow fuel into it. It's not. I opened the high-speed needle all the way up. Still doesn't want to do it. So there's something in there, and we're gonna find out what it is. So, we'll be right back with a running video on this thing. But let me figure out what the hell's going on with it. I got a huge leak. The tank, and you cannot find these tanks. I'm looking into maybe finding another tank, and I guess yeah, find another tank and put something else instead of this. Maybe I could find a tank from a different brand that could be used. Let's see what happens. I might have to mod my own, do some modifications to it. I would like to keep the original one, but if I can't, then we'll have to do what we have, what we, something with it. But let's see what happens. All right. So I think I figured it out. I just ate my breakfast, guys. Gotta eat some breakfast and coffee. I got my coffee over there. Let me show you guys something. When you disassemble these carbs, and I'm guessing this is what the previous owner did. You could tell he was completely. I don't want to offend people. A noob, right? So when you put these things in, if you pay attention, they have little holes in them, right? There's little holes in this thing too, okay? The problem is when you put this back. You know what, guys? Let's go downstairs where I got my hand, my extra hand. It's gonna help me out because I gotta show you guys a little bit of something here. Let me show you guys something. Okay, I feel horrible, but that ain't gonna stop. I'm going to the gym tonight again, guys. That's how it is, man. That gym life, you know what I mean? You gotta do it. All right. So what's going on, guys? And I think this is what's going to fix the issue. We're going to fix it. When you got this, let's get this. Get a seat. My legs are killing me. Okay. So when you got this, guys, you have to install this the right way. And what happened was, what he did was he installed it, yes. He probably moved it around, so he probably didn't know what he was doing. So what he did was he went ahead and probably blocked the little hole that's in there. There's a hole here that needs to line up with that hole right there. And when you do that and you don't install it the right way, you're blocking the hole where it has to go through. So to me, I'm 100% sure that when he installed this back again, he didn't do it the right way. Let's take out the, I'm actually happy the high-speed needle is in great condition. It's nice and snugged, so we don't need to have let me see if we can get this high-speed needle out. It's sometimes a pain in the ass to get these high-speed needle out. Especially if they're nice and snug, they're not that easy to take out. So I'm hoping this works. Hold on. Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. As you can see it, focus. You see that? Come on, focus. Hold on, man. What the hell is going on with this camera? This freak. I don't want to spend $1,000 on the camera, guys. I really don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to. I really don't want to. All right, so focus. Jesus. Oh, this thing is horrible. I definitely need a better phone. Oh my God, look at that. All right, so see that? In fact, let's do something better. Where's the? Put light through it. See the light coming through? Oh my God. What is wrong with this camera? You can get the idea though. There's light going through, right? I just for some freaking reason doesn't want to focus. Maybe I have like maybe I could. Yeah, you see the light coming through. You see that? See the light coming through. So now we know that it's open. We know she is completely open. So what we got to do is we got to make sure that this guy lines up with that hole, like so. All right? Because I think what he did was he had it like this. Oh my God. Focus. He had it like this. All right? So we're going to put it back in here. And let me see if I can mark it so that way I know where I have to leave it at. So we're going to mark it. That's where the hole is at right there. We're going to mark it. Let's see, this one's not working. So we know that mark means the hole is right there. That's what that means. All right. So there's another hole right here. So we know that means there's a hole there. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to put this sucker back in here. And hopefully that will work. All right. Put her back in here. Come on, go in. Now it doesn't want to go in. Like, really? Like, this is what you want to do? Now? For real? I've dealt with worse condition trucks. This one's just the... I think when it... in worse condition when it comes to not... Oh my God, this thing does not want to go in. Now it doesn't want to go in. Okay. Alright, come on, man. Go in. Come on now. Alright, and it doesn't want to go in. Shit, let me see, is it, I'm doing it wrong? No, I mean, it just doesn't want to go in now. It just does not want to go in. Alright, folks, hold on. Let me put you guys on pause. And we're back. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to line her up the way I want to have her. And I think I'm going to have it like this. Nah, maybe like this. Like this, maybe. Now, that'll be too close to the fuel line. I think we're going to have it like this. So what we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to line her up with the holes. Now, we're going to keep it like that. So I already know that. Let's put these things in. That other marker is garbage. I'm going to throw that shit away. Alright, let's go ahead and put her right back in. I'm going to tighten her up and make sure that we have it lined up with the end, with the Alright. Come on now. Huh. Alright, so right there, we should be lined up right there. But for some reason, we should be lined up right there. That right there should be it. But for some reason, it doesn't want to go all the way in. Doesn't want to go. There you go. Now that's too much. Now we gotta back her up a little bit, or move this around to line up, because I think I see what's happening here. So we're gonna have to move the little nipple right here. Let's back her up a little bit. I think I see what's going on. go ahead and I don't want to strip it now. Still not lined up. That right there. That should be it right there. So it should be perfect right there. The fuel should be going through. So let's test her out and let's see if the fuel goes through. Because I am going to run this truck today. So it should be good, right? We should not have any issues. It should be good. All right. So let's go ahead and put some fuel in here. See what happens. See if the fuel even goes in, right? Let's see what happens. Let's put some fuel in there. I got some fuel. Like I said, guys, I'm also having problems with the tank not having pressure. So that's another problem that I'm having with this thing. But let's see what happens. Let's see if she actually pulls some fuel at least. So let's see what it does. Let me see if I tighten her up a little. Maybe that. All right. I highly doubt there's any fuel going through. Nope, no fuel going through. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it manually. See what happens now. Nah. There we go. There we go. There we go. So now we got fuel going in. Now we have fuel going in. The problem that I'm having here is now. Let's go ahead and bring the high-speed needle in again. I'm going to go 4 out from closed, right? Normally that's how these things... I don't know what's the settings on this thing. So we're going to go 4 out. 1, 2, 3. Let's go in 3.5, right? Let's go like that, just to get it started, right? And then we'll tune it up. So the problem we're having here is the fuel is not. This is not pressure. This is gonna cause issues big time, right? This is not gonna be a easy truck to run. It's not. It's not. It don't have enough. It doesn't have enough pressure to have the fuel go in. So I'm thinking once she starts running, let's put a little bit more fuel in it. Could be it doesn't have enough fuel. Let's put a little bit more fuel in it. Maybe more fuel will keep it. We'll get it started, right? All right, we got a lot. Okay, that's too much. Okay, so now we got more fuel. Let's see what happens now with more fuel in it. Let's see if it even primes, right? Let's see what happens. Oh, there's fuel in it. Yeah, there is fuel going through. That could work. That could work, guys. Open her up a little bit more to full. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's fuel going in. Oh yeah, I see it. There's definitely fuel going in. All right. So we got fuel going in. So at least I know it might not last that long. So as soon as the fuel goes down and lowers down, it's going to go ahead and just go and die off, right? But let's see what happens now. Because back, in the beginning, like I said, she will crank up, but not enough. It won't stay on. It would just, and that was because I was putting fuel through here. Now that the tank is actually, you know, kicking in a little bit more. Prime it a little bit. All right, so we got, I can feel it. We got prime. Now, this might not be a good idea to use those fuel lines. I just thought it looked cool. But it might cause trouble with this truck. With this truck, it might cause trouble. Let's go ahead and see what she does. See if she even cranks up. Let's see what happened, guys. Could be this is dead. That one's like, they don't last that long. Let's try with this one. See what this one does. I can feel the fuel. I can smell it. There you go. I wanted to right there. It wants to. Might need more prime. Let's get it primed up a little bit more. Oh, yeah. She is completely, that's it. That's as far as it's going to go, guys. Ain't going to go any more than that. So let's go ahead and loosen her up a little bit. She is primed. Oh, you heard that? It's like just air. So we're going to open her up a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely fuel going in there. Oh yeah, she's dripping, so that's good. So we got fuel going in. Of course, this is not properly, as you can see, it's making a mess. It's not proper, but it will at least crank up. You know what I mean? Just open her up a little bit more. Alright, let's get more fuel in it. Yeah, okay, so she's doing good. She's a bit better now. I can feel it. Yeah, there's fuel going in. There's just not a lot. But there is fuel going in compared to back then where there was no fuel at all going through. Oh, yeah, there's fuel splashing on it now. All right, so let's see. Yeah, there's fuel. I can feel fuel splashing on me. So it's either the glow igniters are done for, or she's too rich. So let's close her up a little bit. Let's close her up. I think the glow igniter's still good. I charged it last time. Yeah, she wants to. Let me close her up a little bit more. I can smell it. I can smell the glow plug burning it. The fuel. Alright, let's open her up a little bit just to get her started. Alright. We gotta figure this out, guys. So a little bit closer. She's should crank up. There's fuel in there. There we go. There we go. She wants to. All right. Maybe she likes to run super closed. Let's see. We definitely got fuel in there. Oh yeah, there's fuel going in there. There's fuel going everywhere actually. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, well, all right. Let's close her up a little bit more. Maybe the high-speed needle. Close the high-speed needle a little bit. See what that does. Alright, so let's change the glowing iron. Might be dead. See if we got another one. Hold on guys, let's see what we got. I'm trying to get her running. At least get her cranked up. You know what I mean? What's the other? Well, I think, are you serious? Where I put the other one? There we go. Alright. I might have to charge up all my glow igniters before I head out today. Alright, let's see if this one wants to do it. Oh, she splashed fuel on me there. She wants to start. I know that. Let's lean her out a little bit on the high speed. Might have to do more than just that. There you go. See what happens now. All right. There we go. All right. All right, guys. We almost got it. We're leaning out the low speed now. Let's see what she wants to do now. We almost got it, guys. We almost got it. There we go. She wants to do it now. So, okay, let me go ahead. Might be too lean on the high speed. We're gonna open her up a little bit. Now we're gonna go ahead and lean out a little bit of the low speed. A little bit more. Just to see if we could crank her up. She wants to crank up, guys. I can hear it. Come on, baby. Come to life. And she cranks up, but as you guys saw, the fuel is just spilling out. That is bad. So, that is bad. That is real bad. I'm going to have to figure out another way to keep this fuel inside the truck. But that is not good. But we know that at least she runs. Might not be able to run this truck. Might not be able to run this truck today. But you know what? It runs, guys. It's just, look at the mess it made. I might have to get a different tank for it, for sure. That tank is completely gone. It's not going to do anything. So it needs to go. The tank needs to go. I just don't know where I'm going to how I'm gonna do it. What tank am I gonna use? But don't worry, guys. If this thing ain't gonna run anymore, I figure it's okay. Maybe leave it halfway, just get half tank on it. Maybe that'll work better if I can just leave it. Just I'm gonna have to figure something that I could put in here to keep the fuel from coming out. Something I could use in there. I just don't know what can I use to cover that up. I just don't know what. But yeah, as you guys saw, it's spilling out, but it runs. It runs, guys. She was just super rich in the low speed, and you know, sometimes you have to mess around with nitros like that. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and at least I know now there is fuel going through the engine. I fixed the problem with the I fixed the issue with this, and we will run it. I will run it. Just not a full tank. We're gonna have to. Just not a full tank, maybe half a tank or less than a half a tank, just to see what it does, right? All right, we got half a tank. Hopefully that'll work. It won't spill everywhere. You don't want to be spilling nitro fuel everywhere, guys. This thing is, nitro fuel ain't that cheap. My guys, it is not cheap. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna clean her up a little bit, clean up this mess that was made. And yeah, and I think figure out what can I do to replace that, to put a different tank on this thing. Something out of all these nitros that I have. Hold on, guys. Out of all these nitros that I have in this room, one of them has to have a tank that could fit in there that I could use as a substitute. One of them has to have one. So we're gonna figure out. Maybe figure like a rubber, something rubber that I could put in there and just fuel it up, cover it up with that, and just have the cap, cover it up. Maybe something like that. Maybe we'll figure something out. But I think I'm gonna run it just half a tank where it won't spill everywhere, and see if we could get a good run on this. At least a little bit of a run. I'm looking. The LSTs, maybe the Muggy tank might work. The Truggy fuel tank might work on it. Maybe. It could. Maybe if I modify it, it could work. Let me see the Truggy. Maybe the Truggy might work. The Truggy tank might work on it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna figure out. Maybe I get like a low C Truggy tank for it. I think it might work. A low C Truggy might fit in there perfectly fine. I might have to just like modify it, drill some holes on the chassis, and that's what I think that's what we're going to use. We're going to use a Truggy, because the fuel tank on the Truggy you screw it from the bottom, so that might work. But yeah, let me go ahead and get ready, get dressed up, drink my coffee. And we're going to have a running video on this truck. We're going to run it for a little bit. All right, folks. Okay, so I started digging into my parts, supplies, and all the good stuff. And what I decided to do was, I think I figured out how to get some pressure into this tank and seal it up. Let's see if it works. I'm hoping it works. But here's what All right. So now, what I did was I took the cap. I put rubber washers on there, right? Now, what I did was I used a body, those little body shims, crazy glue, 2 rubber seals on there. Not only that, but then I crazy glue another rubber seal in there. If you see it right there. The idea of this is the rubber seal inside the cap that's glued to the cap itself. It's going to seal here on the rim itself. And this right here is just going to go in, sealing around the cap. So when it goes in, press on it. Check this out. Back then, you couldn't get no pressure. Now, check this out. Let me see, how can we do this? Let me show you guys. This is going to be a long video, parts of it, right? You know, I'm trying to show you guys how to fix situations that are almost, you're thinking, it's impossible. But it's really not impossible if you start looking into it and start getting like an idea. So pay attention to the tube. So I have the seals in there, right? Made my own seal. Cover it up, right? Check this out, guys. What you see there? Let me see if you guys don't see it good enough. I'm going to put it like this. Let me see if I can get you guys a little bit so you can see the drip. See the drip coming out? Let me see, hold on. Hold on. Come on, baby. There you go. We got drip coming out of it. So I think we fixed the issue when it comes to pressure on the tank, right? I think we did. I think I did. So let me show you guys what I did again. And it might not work perfect. It's not going to work perfect, guys. But at least I'll get some pressure in the tank. So like I said, I went ahead. I put some seal in the inside. And then I took a body washer for the body. These guys right there. Took some rubber seals. Crazy glued it. Screwed it down to the cap. And so the idea is when it closes up, you close it, you put, you go in there. It's going to seal the edge of the tank and the inside of around here, right here. So inside right here and the edge. So the big one is going to seal right here in the edge, and the two smaller ones are going to seal inside. So it's going to might stop the fuel from spilling. Hopefully it does that. That's the idea, because it's spilling a lot of fuel. So it might stop the fuel from spilling. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens to see if it works, guys.